to wait a moment. I'm just unpicking my threaded polishing glove. It's quite remarkable. Triple stitched linen, wound into the tightest glodular knot. Makes for a perfect buffing band. Expertly crafted and by myself, of course. It just needs a little maintenance from time to time. Now, you called ahead. You have one of these new fandangled ASMR machines. Cute little things. Okay, a little bit bigger, but well, give it here. Oh, and how long have you had this particular model? I see. Well, let me get the old fabric. All right. And the purpose of these machines? They provide ASMR. I personally don't experience ASMR, so tinkering with this component might be a little precarious, but I've fixed more complicated assemblies and far more complex instruments than this. Maybe like Beethoven composing his first symphony. Now, what seems to be the problem with it? Fossil fueled. Of course. Well, if it won't even start, the motor will need to come out, and I only replace in EV. It'll be electric, and it'll only burn plant-based fuels. No fossil fuel burning. It's not about saving the world, it's about efficiency and availability. Now, we take somewhat of a closer look. Before I start, I'll need to scan the barcode. Just, you can watch. I don't mind. Just let the master take care of his craft. Serial number 62674. 62674. Do we have any additional serialization that I should be aware of? No. It's a very well made piece, but there are more advanced models. Well, there seems to be a problem. The core here processing core, power supply They're all burnt out. I need to get you a new one of those. But that's not a problem. Some of the bolts have warped with the heat. Looks like something shorted. Perhaps there's something. Good. Little handy dandy. I'm going to extract the bolts with magnet on the second. Bingo. These are CVC screws. CVCs are a little bit shorter on the thread. You want CVGs. A unit this large containing that kind of circuitry. It's going to see heat. No. What you need are CVPs. CVPs have a much higher melting point and the threads are far less likely to warp. But you're lucky I was able to extract them. Okay. I'll need to do a test on the internal fluids. I'll take a quick sample and just make sure that it's transparent and clean. Okay. There's one of these CV bolts that will need to be manually unscrewed. There we go. Alright, you want 3 CVPs. I have stock of these somewhere. CVP. You're in luck. We'll install these in a little bit. But now we need that fluid sample. Now these units, I should have the manual around here somewhere. This is the ASMR Pot 20. Serial number was okay. That means you are the obviously model. This unit was coined the obviously model, named after the infamous ASMR creator, obviously. ASMR. But I have its manual. Fluid sample, fluid sample, fluid samples. If your luck holds, the power supply unit, main processor, can be replaced in one swoop. We have a prototype. It fits the unit. The threads are the same. Stainless steel 316. The fluid sample looks straightforward enough. There should be a small duct. Good. Good. I'll find my dropper. Now, fluid should be clear as stated. Just unscrew the cap. And we can just pop this in the duct and get a very small sample. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, it should be a glycol-based solution. Glycol, of course, should be We'll try 2 samples. These samples I hope you're happy. I don't know if you can see this very clearly, but when you see a deep yellow or golden liquid is viscous, we're going to need to drain the tank, I'm afraid. But it's okay. We can do it. Okay. I think first things first. We need to give this a proper clean. Now, this is a rubbing solution. Designed to strip back any impurities from the unit. And I think instead of leaving the lid off, and the chance I don't knock it over, always better safe than sorry. Now, we'll apply the rubbing solution. It has quite a cleans off any additives, any oxidation. And once we extract PSU, the processor, and now the fuel tank, we can ensure that when we replace them, it's into a sterile and neutral environment. These ASMR machines are quite the thing. Engineering was sound. I actually had a friend inside the prototype team. They built the X1 prototype. When you're designing these ASMR buddies, as the prototype name was coined, they go through build phases, the X1 being the initial prototype, and they didn't look anything like this. They were more rounded, had a circular body, and now obviously they resorted back to the rectangular. It's probably a sign of the times. Of course, once the X1 is past BT1 testing, it will advance on to the M1. The procurement time on the M1s were dreadful. The virtual series build that these models run through. A virtual series is where you take what the engineer and the designer had in their mind and physically create the parts out with a virtual system. See the physical interfacing. And this is where a lot of engineers come unstuck. Okay, that looks a bit cleaner. Much better. The rubbing solution, the smell will fade very quickly. Okay, now we need to extract the PSU. PSUs and the ASMR buddies are quite simplistic. Good. And the plug-and-play system meant that these PSUs and processing systems could be quite literally popped in and popped out. That's useless. Let's see if I have an obviously power supply. Before the power supply is replaced, I'm going to add some very, very complex and structured tinfoil. Now, people laugh when they see tinfoil. Our tinfoil is made up of a diamond-like atomic structure. Now, the insulation that the atomic foil, if you'd like to call it that, provides is second to none. Should the power supply unit fail again, which it won't because it's an EV system, but if it was to fail, any fire or rise in temperature will be contained by the diamond structure of the foil. Good. Smaller segment for the ceiling. Wonderful. And that is a perfect fit. Okay. Before you replace the power supply unit, processing unit will also come out. Now the processing unit didn't follow the plug-and-play system of the power supply unit. However, I have a feeling this might be the cause of the fire, the burnout, and the core of your ASMR buddy. When power supply units and processing chips, processing boards are fitted to especially the obviously model, a paste needs to be applied to the base of the main processing chip. The paste helps disperse the heat and protect the main processing chip. You're lucky you didn't lose your entire ASMR buddy. But you didn't. Now, with the processing unit removed, the power supply unit removed, we can look at installing our EV combi power supply and processing unit. But before we do that, I will refer to the manual one more time. Combis. Now, while the obviously unit was never designed with a combi system in mind, after we released the EV combi system to the market, many of the ASMR buddy manufacturers revised their manuals with installation instructions should you choose to upgrade. And we absolutely consider the EV system an upgrade from the fossil fuel overheating, wasteful, uneconomical systems of previous combustion. Okay, now I have a feeling we only have one combi system left for the obviously. Serial number F35DD7. KXGG5 if you would like to verify. Now, what you have in here is the culmination of years of effort, design, and manufacturing brilliance. It's far smaller than you anticipate. Excuse me. I give you the future. EV Combi Power Supply and Processing Unit. Complete with filters, couplers, connectors, and its own maintenance kit. All of the additionals will come included in the price, and I will fit the power supply free of charge if I can get it out of the box. Now, these were used for several different purposes. The combustion chamber sits at the bottom of the unit, and as mentioned, only a small amount of plant life is required. The center console, when activated, can provide heat and power to the ASMR buddy silently. So, the only prep I need to do for the unit is a very small charge. Now, once the unit is fitted, it is self-sustaining on the initial charge. The standard USB power supply. Find a source of power, and very easily two contacts on the back. It's a beautiful design, and with but 1 minute charge, we can replace your power system, your processing system, in one swoop. It's genius. But that is why you came here. For expertise. Now, allow me to fit the EV Combi. Ta-da-da. This also follows the plug-and-play technology utilized by the PSU. The wrench, or locking device, just allows for us to patch up the burnt wires and rethread to existing points, unless we were ripping out the entire infrastructure. The wiring and cabling schematics will remain the same. You might want to refresh the general arrangement drawing to show the installation of the EV Combi. Good. We're done. Now, the next step will be installing the CVPs. I had a bag of these somewhere. Our CVPs. These will be installed into the front and centered paneling. Unlike the CVGs and other CV variants, the thread on the CVPs considerably longer and will make for a much more secure and future-proofed shielding component for your EV Combi. It's quite good. And the third, again the CVPs. Are made with only the finest stainless steel, the threads further reinforced by a titanium alloy, which makes them so robust. Good. Your ASMR body's looking a little bit healthier. Okay, now we need to clean the fuel tank. I had intended to replace the fuel tank, but given the cost of the EV Combi, I might suggest we clean, extract, and refill and flush it through the system until it tests clean, essentially. Do this. Let me grab a pipe cleaner. No technical name for Old Faithfuls. Now, bear with me just a moment. The pipe cleaner will be fed into the fuel chamber and twisted to ensure we're getting off any residue. Now we will drain the tank. I will not bother testing the fluid sample of the dirty sample because we can tell even by its color that it's been compromised. You'll find that the heat from the CPU failure and the PSU failure has essentially flash boiled the oil, and that's what gives it this. We've almost got it all. This nasty solution. Okay, I'm going to feed in some glycol and give it a proper clean with some rubbing solution again. Bear with me. Now it looks like it holds about 200 to 300 mils. There we go. It's a 250 ml tank. Now again, a new pipe cleaner and our rubbing solution. Man from a long time ago used those very words. Now, the rubbing solution will not pollute the glycol. Good. There we go. Much better. Okay. I think we're about ready to boot this thing up. We have a few more things we need to do. I need to see what software he obviously had been flashed with. The plug and play Combi PSU should override anything that remains. Anything that sits in cache should be flushed as per the protocol. Okay, let me just power it up. Well, obviously ASMR Buddy is starting, but he's unable to flash previous. Okay. Not to worry. We are going to need to manually flush the previous software release. For some reason it's plug and play. It's unable to wipe it clean. Okay. This won't take long. At least the flash and reinstall will not. The only issue we're going to have, the ASMR Buddy, is, you will know, operates on voice recognition and over time comes to learn their owner and their protector. We might need to do a touch reprogramming. Okay. We're just entering a very simple command line to reboot. the obvious leads. Flush. There's a little interface unit on the obvious leads. Good. Alright. We can salvage it. Okay. Hello, obviously, ASMR bot. No. Does not recognize. Hello, ASMR buddy. Okay. Hello, obviously, ASMR buddy. Ah. None of this is covered in the manual. We're having conflicts between the new plug-and-play hardware and existing and remaining hardwares. Okay. I'm going to need to ask it a few fairly rudimentary questions. Obviously, ASMR buddy, what is your purpose? Good. If you want to come around and look at the text prompts that I'm reading, voice recognition is fully functional. Primary purpose: to produce and induce ASMR. Okay. Obviously, ASMR buddy. Display your failure logs. I think I know what's happened here. The ASMR buddies, while nowhere near sentient, respond to their surroundings. It would appear this ASMR buddy has viewed the... Oh dear. Let's see if we can erase these logs and make Buddy a little bit happier. Okay. Good. And again, ASMR buddy. Obviously, ASMR buddy. How do you respond to tingle immunity? If statement true, equal, gentle whispering, ASMR. Okay, our failsafe is looking healthy. All right. Well, I think we are almost there. Scanning serial code. The serial number will be revised due to the integral change of the combi. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. Power down and there we go. You will be back producing tingles to the world. You are very, very lucky. I am extraordinarily talented. Alright. I think we are about done. Before I send you to accounts payable, there's just a little bit of residue. Can't send it obviously out. Nikita was the version 2.0 of the obviously ASMR buddy. Nikita was meant to be the upgraded version, but was seen as more of a transformation of the entire platform, a revolutionary. But together, obviously in the Nikita, you have everything covered. Both fantastic bots and units. But I am rambling. You might have no idea what I'm talking about. But that's fine. Everything is looking good. Everything is running optimally. There's some paint work that I don't have time to do today. We need to touch up the 3CPC, the 3 CVPs. Right, maybe like a tank dip to just get rid of some of this horrid scorch marking that. But your bot is functional once more. I like to treat these models with the care and respect they deserve. All right. Patented polish. I think that takes care of it. Okay. I will power off the obviously buddy. Alright. It is my absolute pleasure. I know that droid and bot repairs can seem overwhelming from time to time. Some people find them strangely hypnotizing and relaxing, which is why I allowed you to witness my work. Should you have any trouble with your obviously ASMR buddy, I would encourage you to come straight back, but I certainly don't foresee any issues going forward. We are a masters at our craft, and that EV combi unit is nothing short of breathtaking. I do smile from time to time. I will shake your hand. You are most welcome, and I will hopefully not see you in the not too near future. Take care, and goodbye to you and to obviously ASMR buddy, and maybe one day you can come back and pick up a Nikita model. My pleasure. Accounts payable is the second door on the right hand side. Thank you.